Hello, my name is Navigator. In today's quick video, because I'm really tired, we're going to get through this review of G.I. Joe Classified number 128, Spirit Iron Knife in Low Light. My spiel is I got it on clearance at Walmart and Low Light looks cool. I'm also a big fan of Spirit. Let's get into it. All right, starting off with Low Light. This thing is awesome. I'm just a massive fan of this figure. If my camera doesn't focus today, I'm going to lose it. So let's see. If I bring it in a little bit, whatever. We're going to bring it out, I guess. So he's got these black boots down here at the bottom. Well, yeah, they look black. Kind of like this dark green, almost like olive drab looking color for the pants, with a little bit of kind of lighter green poking through and some brown areas there kind of on down on the legs. He has a sheath for an accessory we're going to look at here, which is like a little cell phone kind of thing, or like a range finder. I don't know, but he has a little holster for that. And then he also has a sheath there for the blade that he comes with. My favorite part of this figure has to be the jacket. I just think it looks super cool. It looks like this kind of like... almost like Dempsey from Origins and Black Ops, what was it, 2, like leather jacket. It just looks super cool. And I like this color as opposed to the gray in his previously released figure. It just looks awesome. I really, really like that jacket. This figure itself was the big selling point for me in this 2-pack, so that looks awesome. Some hints of green in there as well, and he has some frag grenades on his chest. There's a look at the back. And then the head sculpt, very cool. I had some blemishes on mine, as you can see, but for the most part, he looks great. The blonde hair and the blue cap, that looks awesome. So we have him. Backpack, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy, although there is some pegs there for the double flashlights that he comes with, and you can plug that into his back. He also has a pretty basic green satchel here, which is very cool. A very unique kind of like sniper rifle almost. I bet you this is based on some Nerf rifle, but still very cool. The silencer does come off if you did want that. There is also a bipod that swings down, and there's a very cool sling here, which is nice. It's kind of like, it's hard plastic, but it's open to the side. So when you actually have him holding the rifle, he can hold it without the sling getting in the way, and I'm assuming you could still probably throw that over him, and it would rest on him very nicely, but a very cool sniper rifle accessory. All right, we also have his kind of trademark goggles as well. I will definitely have these on in the thumbnail so you can get a look at those, but we have that. We also have a pair of night vision goggles. Some blue specks on there, very cool. And then, like I said, he has these dual flashlights again with the blue light, just like the night vision goggles. So we have that. We also have that knife that I mentioned, pretty basic. Not a whole lot going on there. There is some stippling, though, on the grip, which is very cool. And then, like I said, that kind of cell phone rangefinder, whatever you want to call it, accessory. I don't think that I've had an accessory like this from G.I. Joe yet. Oh, almost knocked the camera over. But that is really cool. Awesome. I do like that accessory a lot. Let me readjust that. Beautiful. All right, so actually, before we get into Spirit, let me just show you guys a quick look at the box here if you were curious. Some of the box art here on the back is really cool. I like that a lot. And then look at the front. I actually got this on clearance for $50. I was waiting for it to go down, like I said in my recent pickups video, but it wasn't, so I really wanted to open it. All right. Moving on to Spirit here. Taking a look at the figure first. Very cool. Pretty much just a repaint of his older figure, but down at the bottom, black boots with some blue hints. Kind of like a darker green on the pants here with some hints of lighter green on the sides and on the thighs. A sheath there for one of his knives and a sheath for his 1911 pistol as well. Very cool, kind of like traditional belt buckle there with some turquoise detailing in the middle. Looks very nice. He has the typical Spirit knife sheath there, kind of on the chest. He has the hawk gauntlet, or the bird gauntlet on his, what would that be, his left arm here. So that's very nice. And there are little pegs that you can have the bird go in there. So you can see right there. And we'll take a look at that bird in just a second. He has a stun grenade, a little flash grenade going across his chest there with like a brown shirt. Looks very cool. And then finally, there is the head sculpt with a blue and black headband this time. So very cool. A very nice looking figure, and he has gloved hands as well. His accessories, we do have another backpack with some weapon holders on the side, which comes in handy. And that is going to be green. This is also green. This is going to be his marksman rifle. Very cool. And the magazine does come out of that. So a very nice accessory there. Like I said, his 1911 styled pistol. Very cool. My favorite handgun of all time. And then we also have his two knives. Here's the lower one, just kind of pretty typical, like K-bar style. And then his, kind of his gimmick, the iron knife. A very cool looking knife with like a little bird skull on the bottom. He also comes with my favorite classified gun, that being this kind of skeleton M4 with the ACOG sight. We got this with that Old Man Tiger Force Outback. This is really cool, and the magazine does come out on there as well. But the sling gets in the way. I don't know, but I like this in black. The one we got with Outback was gray, but I like that one in black. We also have an entrenchment tool here as well that you can plug into the backpack via the little port right there, the square one. A larger flashlight here for Spirit. I guess he has bad vision. And then finally here, I think it's Freedom, right? That's the name of his bird, is Freedom. Wait. Low light Spirit Iron Knife in Nivol. Nivol. So I guess this is a different bird? Nivol? Wasn't his eagle Freedom? That's what maybe I heard that in a video or something. But we have Nivol here, who I think is a hawk or a falcon. Is this an eagle? I'm really not familiar with birds. So, I don't know, let me know. I mean, I know what a bald eagle looks like, but like, I don't know what specific bird this is. So, we have that. And he does have some articulation. You can move the legs however you want. There's little pegs in the bottom to plug into the arm. You can articulate these wings a little bit. And then the final thing here is actually just kind of some spread eagle wings for Nivol there. So, very cool. And that's Nivol, if you guys were curious. But yeah, so there you go, folks. A review. I think this was a Walmart exclusive. Mad Marauders Low Light and Spirit Iron Knife 2-pack, along with Neville, whatever his name is. I don't know, but I will leave it there, folks. Check out the review of the Beachhead that I also did and the Winter Soldier Marvel Legends. As always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.